20 years ago, I decided to sponsor a child. Well, that little girl is now 23 years old. So I'm visiting Hope Haven today to surprise my Omega. I am so excited to see her. I wouldn't have flown all the way across the world. She now works at Hope Haven. Talk about full circle. Not only does she work at Hope Haven, she has given me a grandson who she let me name Luke. I feel like it's so important to be involved with something in our lifetime. And doing nothing just doesn't feel right. The cool thing about Hope Haven and the opportunity that I had 20 years ago that you have right now is I got to change a little girl's life for nothing. I don't miss that money. And yet I got to help be a part of God's plan to break that generational poverty. Having Omega, apply for a job here and Susan call me and say, she got all thumbs up. I go, don't give her a charity job. Like, this girl went to college, she's a sharp cookie. But to see her using her gifts and talents that the Lord's given her because of a small sacrifice my husband and I made, I will never regret that. This experience with Omega, little did I know that the gift actually belongs to the giver. I'm never gonna get to the end of my life and God's gonna go, really? You rescued Omega? You became a hope angel? No, you know what he's gonna say to me? He's gonna go, you had to buy another pair of shoes? You could have kept another kid alive, fed, in school, and learning about Jesus. It's such a blessing for me to see how this young woman, her whole atmosphere got shifted at 3 years old because I decided to skip some extra things in my life, like maybe wash my own car this month or paint my own nails, and use that money instead to keep a kid alive, in school, fed, a roof over their head. Not only does Omega now have a job, she's college educated, she loves the Lord. Her son Luke will now start here at Hope Haven. And so you can see that the cycle is broken. Jesus and education are the key. So what Susan is doing here is like the perfect formula, because once these kids get educated and they learn who's letting them breathe right now, which is their Savior, they can go to the ends of the earth and accomplish whatever they want, because God's plans are not to harm them. Is to give them a hope and a future. And that's what Hope Haven does. I think we all want to say, I'd love to have an encounter with God. I want to have walk on water moments with my faith, right? But you can't do that from your comfortable couch. So if you want to have a positive interaction with God, you need to be able to go where the people are, where the least of these are. He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose. 1% of the world lives the way we do, and we run around saying we're broke, when really we're overfed and unconcerned. So I'm not worried you're gonna fail at anything. My fear is I don't want you to succeed at something that doesn't matter and waste your life. And that's what becoming a Hope Angel will do for your soul. You don't need to take on every child here. Some of you could. You could probably take 20, 30 of these kids and give them the leg up of a lifetime. But what if everybody at this event took one child, like I did with Omega, and watch how God multiplies that?